I'm Rebecca, and today I have a really fun video for you.
Christmas lights are all around.
Today I'm going to show you how I made our hot cocoa bar, how I made our hot cocoa station in our house using all Dollar Tree products, and it is so adorable. It was so simple to do, so inexpensive to do, and it turned out so precious, adorable, perfect, Christmassy, everything. It is literally my most favorite part of the house right now. It's that cute. So everything you need to make the station, we bought at the Dollar Tree, and then all the ingredients we bought at Walmart. It was really inexpensive and just fun. I ended up doing it with my youngest daughter. She wanted it to be a surprise for her dad and her older sister, so just the two of us did it. We started off by going to Dollar Tree and buying 2 of those hard plastic crystally looking trays. Now they're not in the Christmas section of Dollar Tree, they're in the party section. So they have them all year round. So we bought 2 of those. We're using these to make a tiered tray. For the center part of our tiered tray, we used a Dollar Tree vase, and this they have all year round also. We found it in the craft section of Dollar Tree. And we wanted to make a little winter scene in there, so we used some Epsom salt and a bottle brush tree that came in a pack from the Dollar Tree. And these came 2 to a pack, and they have all different sizes. And then we just used a few little pine cones that also came from the Dollar Tree and put it all together. The first thing we did was to paint our trays. And we wanted it to have a sort of rustic farmhouse kind of look to it. We decided to use chalk paint, which was really simple to do. We did 2 coats of chalk paint. After those coats dried, we used a little bit of brown chalk paint and just dry brushed it on. We really paid a lot of attention to the outside rims and then a little bit on the inside just to make it look a little bit more aged and rustic and farmhousey. After that, we put our centerpiece together by taking that Dollar Tree vase, or I don't even know if it's a vase. It's like it doesn't have like it's a vase. It is a vase. Anyway, so we put a little bit of Epsom salt down in there. We wedged our tree in, sprinkled a little bit more Epsom salt on top to kind of hold it in a little bit better and have a little bit fall in the tree. And then we just took a few tiny pine cones and sort of placed them around the tree to kind of make it look like you were literally just peeking in a little part of the forest where like pine cones had fallen from the tree and snow was falling, and it was really precious, and we totally loved the way it looked. We took a combination of some Gorilla Glue spray adhesive and hot glue, and we just attached them. So we sprayed a little bit on the bottom, put a little bit of hot glue, and put it right in the center. We did the same thing to the bottom part of the top tray, and we put the hot glue around the base, attached it, and then we put some heavy books on top right in the center, and we left it alone for a couple of hours so that it could dry completely and be sturdy enough to use. I will tell you that if you were going to use this for something heavy, I would make sure that you're using 2 different size trays, that you don't use as big of trays as we use, but for what we're using it for and that it's something that's temporarily in our home, it works just fine. Once our tray was done, we had to get all of our toppings ready. We purchased all of our toppings from Walmart, and we just got lots of things that we would like to have in hot cocoa. We made sure to buy all of our toppings first so that we knew how many and what type of canisters to get to hold the toppings in. So we just walked up and down the aisles of Walmart thinking about different things that we thought would taste delicious in hot chocolate. My cousin Rachel introduced us to this awesome hot cocoa. Let me get it. So it's this Swiss Miss Lucky Charms hot cocoa, and it is amazing. So it's just the regular packages of hot cocoa, regular Swiss Miss hot cocoa, but then in addition, you get little packages of Lucky Charms marshmallows. Yeah, it's really, really good. So we decided to use this for the hot cocoa for our hot cocoa station. Once we had all of our toppings, we went back to the Dollar Tree and got all of the containers we would need. So a Dollar Tree has some really, really great options. They have some really cool glass containers that they have all year round. We got a few of those. They have some really sweet Christmassy ones, like plastic ones that have little Christmas scenes on the side. They have some really cute bucket looking ones. So we just got a few that we thought would go. We also got a set of salt and pepper shakers at Dollar Tree. I ended up having to go in with a pair of scissors for the one for the crushed up candy canes because the holes weren't big enough. So I just went in and kind of twisted it with a fork and then with my scissors and made the holes bigger, and it works perfectly. I washed all of the containers in hot soapy water. We laid out all of our bags of toppings, kind of rearranging them where we wanted them to go. When we knew what we wanted to go and everything, we just started opening and pouring. And then arranging it on our tray. We threw in a couple little, like I have a little Santa and Mrs. Claus like sugar and creamer set that we just put some green and red straws in. Mrs. Claus doesn't have anything in her, but that lady works hard all year, so Santa can do the heavy lifting for December. We just put everything together in the way we thought it looked good, and voila. Oh, we also got these adorable little scoopers from the party section of Dollar Tree. We put one on the top tray and one on the bottom tray so that when people are going in for chocolate chips or marshmallows, they're not using their sticky, dirty little fingers. Once it was together, we realized that it was going to be hard to reach around to get the things that you wanted from each side. So we wanted to add a Lazy Susan element to this. We have a Lazy Susan that we got in a cake decorating kit. It's just like a plastic one on a little stand. You can buy these at Michael's. With a coupon, you could probably get it for a couple of bucks. We ended up already having it, and our tiered tray sat perfectly on that to turn the whole thing into a Lazy Susan. But if you didn't have that, I also wanted to show you, this is a great hack. You get 2 pans, any kind of like round cake pans that are the same size will work, or you can use pie plates, whatever you have. You pour marbles into the bottom of one and then put the other one on top, and instant Lazy Susan. So if we didn't have the Lazy Susan already, this is what we would have used. But really it does make a difference, because being able to just turn that baby around to get to what you want just took this from like being really, really great to blow my mind great. Seriously, it's so adorable and it adds something to it. So even if you don't have a Lazy Susan, if you're going to do this, get some pans, get some marbles, you can make it work. We also added a Christmas tray with some matching hot cocoa cups that I picked up at Dollar Tree last year. We have a little Christmas tree tin next to our stand with extra packages of hot cocoa and the Lucky Charms marshmallows, so that as that runs out, since that's gonna be the first thing that really runs out, as that runs out, people can just add in When I say people, I mean I can just add in because we all know that I'm gonna be the one doing that. We also added in a little Christmas Pottery Barn dupe that I made. That video is gonna be coming out next week, so keep your eye out for that. And I just think it all came together so beautifully.
I've been waiting for so long for you, but now I got it planned. I know just what to do. I'm trying to tell you in every way.
Bradley, my youngest daughter, and I were so excited. We wanted to surprise my husband and my oldest daughter, so we didn't let Ryland come in to the kitchen until my husband was home from work. And once he got home, we made them both walk in together with their eyes closed.
Oh my God! It's a hot cocoa station.
Yeah. It was really sweet. They were both really excited, and I don't know, it did something that I don't even know how to explain it. We have all of our decorations out, we have our tree up, but something about this hot cocoa station just made all of us feel so like Christmassy, you know? It's such an inexpensive way to add some whimsy and fun and Christmas spirit, you know? Just such an inexpensive, fun way to add Christmas spirit. And I had really a lot of fun making it. If you end up trying this, please, please, please let me know in the comments below. I feel like we all either fall on two sides of the camp this year. So either 2020 sucked, and so Christmas is gonna suck and we're just can't wait to get over it with 2020. Or there are those that are like, 2020 sucked, and so this is gonna be the best Christmas ever, and I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to make this a good Christmas. So I'd love to know, which side of the camp do you fall on? I'm really trying to fall on this side. Like, I am really trying to add any extra magic I can to make this a fun holiday and to kind of end the year on a high note as opposed to what it's been. If you're not subscribed yet, please, if you liked this video, please consider subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up, it really helps me out. I'll see you guys really soon in another video. I hope that you do something today that's just for you, and that you enjoy this season, and that you have a cup of cocoa. I'll see you guys really soon. Bye. Merry Christmas. This is just water. I didn't really make hot cocoa. I knew it was gonna take me forever to film this.